it was the shot heard around the world. Well, in this case, it was the post that got shared around the world. On September 3rd, 2025, LocaGames Global made a post regarding the labeling of certain games. In LocaGames' post, it says, "Dear community, when discussing genres, it is important to remember that each one has specific defining features. The term Otome game refers to a romance-focused game where the player takes on the role of a female protagonist, pursuing male characters. This is the core established premise of the genre. If a game offers the option to choose the protagonist's gender, it is not categorized as an Otome game. If the majority of romanceable characters are not male, it is not categorized as an Otome game. While games with other criteria can certainly include romance and appeal to many players, they belong to a different genre with different expectations. For this reason, we kindly ask that games allowing gender choice for the main character not to be labeled as Otome. The same applies to games where the majority of romanceable characters are not male. Clear categorization helps players find the experiences they are seeking, avoids confusion about what Otome games are, and supports the healthy growth of the English language Otome market." Now, you're probably wondering, what is Otome anyway? What is this term being thrown around? Well, it is a genre in the romance/dating sims where the game has a female-only protagonist and male-only love interests. They are games that are developed for women and marketed towards women as women's games. Why is this distinction important? Like any kind of game, Otome is a tag people use to find games that suit their interests, as mentioned in LocaGames' post. This is not the first time this issue regarding what is considered Otome and how certain games should be tagged has come up. This has been a long, drawn-out discussion for years, and it still has yet to resolve itself. Obey Me is one of the many reasons why the term Otome has started to become muddled. Obey Me has part of what makes Otome an Otome by having the male-only love interests. However, the protagonist of the game is not female and has long since been confirmed to be genderless. Not to mention, with the rise of mobile games back in the 2010s, players had started to label games such as Ensemble Stars, A3, also known as Act Addict Actors, or Twisted Wonderland as Otome when that isn't the case at all. Those kinds of games are considered Josei muke. Josei muke are media targeted at women, but do not necessarily involve romantic hetero relationships like Otome does. BL would also fall into the category of Josei muke, but that is a topic for another day. This issue has been plaguing the indie visual novel dev scene to the point that some devs have had to speak out regarding being hounded by players to include additional options, when, from the start, that was never planned for their games. One example you see here is Little Snake Studio speaking up regarding about their upcoming release of their game, Broken Fate. In the post, it says, "Please be kind when a studio wants to make a game with a female protagonist, and stop being rude while asking for male protag option." The amount of time people commenting on my socials saying, "Oh, another game forcing me to be a girl." You don't have to play the game, you know. It's hard enough being a woman and wanting to have good fiction for women. Why are y'all doing this? So why don't we dive a little deeper into the different well-known types of romance visual novels besides Otome? As A-Tree nicely put it, I need people to learn about the correct terminology for dating sims. A lot of games are amares, not Otomes, and guess what, amares are freaking awesome. Otomes are good, amares are good, just tag correctly. There are 2 more that you can include in this list as well, that being BL, boys love, and GL, girls love. BL would star a male-only protagonist and male-only love interest, while GL would be the opposite, girl protagonist and girl love interests. There is no shortage of amare games for people interested in having a selectable protagonist, in terms of what their pronouns are. The issue is, most of them are not easy to find, having been made by indie developers. Marketing is a very important piece in terms of building not just hype for a game, but a fan base for that game as well. To end off this video, support developers no matter what genre of romance game they create. There's something out there for everyone. All you have to do is look for it. No one is trying to force anyone out. People just want clear distinctions of what a term is, and to have it tagged appropriately. As a consumer of this content myself, it hurts me to see people not understanding how detrimental it can be to allow lines to be blurred and erase meaning of a term meant for enjoyers of women-focused content. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Most of my content is centered around visual novels and other story-related games, and if that's your kind of thing, then hey, maybe you should check out my other videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.